Okay, hi everybody. So this is the first of the League of Legends series. I got my camera down the corner. I got it working. It's one of my old cameras. The quality's not the best, but it's one I found, so we'll go with this for a while. Now you probably know that this is the first one that I have a camera in. The reason for that is just I couldn't get the thing to work, but now I got it working. So that's how that is. The other thing is we're back to League of Legends. Now, I know my old League of Legends styles of videos were montages. I'm going to try and stay away from montages as much as possible because although montages are very fun for me to make and they're kind of easy to make, they all they is going through files and cutting things. They do take very, very long as well, and they waste a lot of my time. And I want to try and teach you more stuff because I think you should be getting stuff away from my videos and not just watching some funny stuff. I might do some montages later on, but for the first few videos, I'm going to try and teach you stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this game and I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking and hopefully you learn from it. You learn from my mistakes because I know I'm going to make loads of mistakes. And what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way from Silver 3 all the way up to Diamond. And I'm just going to show you some games in between. I'm not going to show you every game. I might show you like either I'll just show you games where I think you can learn stuff from. So if this one turns out to be a very, I don't know. Okay, we'll do this one, and we'll see how it goes. I find it all right. The main thing I gotta practice for these videos is talking while playing the game, because on Minecraft it's very easy to talk while playing the game because the game isn't so high paced and you don't have to think so much. But this one is a little bit harder because a lot of thinking is involved and your brain it makes you think about other stuff and then you kind of stop talk. So we'll see how we're going. I'm just gonna try and talk everything out that I'm thinking and hopefully we'll get somewhere with that. Okay, so we have everything except for. Okay, we have a quitter. I guess I'll ADC. I could go Jinx or Triss against Varus. Or I could go. Ezreal. No, he wants ADC. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm kind of stuck for what I wanted to take against. So we'll go Braum with Lucian, because Braum is very, very strong with Lucian, and we don't really know what their support is at the moment. Supports which are good against Varus would be Zyra. Oh, God. I should have gone Zyra. Or Trash even would have been better. But never mind. Yeah, they don't have proper support. Braum's definitely better. Okay, let's go Pure Tank versus AD if they have Riven. Could be Riven top and Lux support. That's actually more likely what it is. So we're gonna go mixed damage. We're gonna edit up this because we don't want some things that I have on this. Right, we do want cooldown reduction. We do want this. No, we want the gold. We'll keep that one. We'll keep assassin in case we get stuck in fights. We could go this for a better early game. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Safe. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. Wonder is this working? If I go back here, yeah, it is. All right. Right. I suppose as support, I can tell you a lot more stuff because support is one of the roles where I have played at competitive level. Um, at a competitive level. So I suppose I can give you loads of tips on like wards and things about items and stuff. So we'll try and do that. Yeah, it was luck. I'm probably lucky enough that I got some MR there and some helper level. I think I took helper level and armor. I'd say. Um, okay, let's think about this. So on our team we have Nair, Volibear, Katarina. So they control a lot of a mid game team fight because they have so much damage they can lay out to a couple of people. And MF and me. So yeah, we're wombo in mid game pretty much. Their team is pretty wombo too, but it's a different type. So they're more like kind of sick on one person and blast them down, except for Varus. Varus is very good in team fights because of his ult. So it's kind of even enough teams. I think I am going to go 2 gold per 10 seconds. So that's passive gold plus. I think I want mana regen. Yeah, let's get that because it gives us healing as well. And right, early game as a support, take the yellow trinket first. Steps to follow is you're going for your support item first. The reason why I would recommend at least finishing the second tier of the support item is because of the gold income you get. Try to finish it all the way if you can. You do not want to go these items. Let's show you here. So if I go to this and hit Sightstone, right, these 3 Sightstone items are absolutely useless. Don't go them. You can go them as a second item if you want, but the actives on items as a support are so useful. Like this one gives you movement speed, and that's useful for going in on fights and going away for fights. And you can give it to other people on the team, which is very, very good. But the stats that these, oh god, what am I doing? Stats that these give you are not as good as like this. They only give you like more health and stuff most. So they're not that good compared to the other things. You can even go Ruby Sightstone for the extra stack, which is a lot better in my opinion. So we try and get stun on and we get the kill. No. So that's a flash down. I'd say he'd be. To be honest. If I was him, I'd be. See how this goes. I should have got the other pot thing as well. The new one. The one that refills on backs. So I'm going to get that on first back. I'm going to get this first and not the other one. Even though the other one's probably better against this one. And the reason why I'm getting this first is it gives magic resistance stuff to them. And it also allows me to move a lot better. Okay, our volley's got first blood. That's him on a rampage, pretty much. Volibear, if he gets first blood, you're kind of screwed for the early part of the game. Right, let's think about wards. Good places to place wards as a support. In very early game, this spot right here is very good to place a ward. So I'll be doing that in 15 seconds because it still shows you if they come this way and it shows you if they come that way. But the only way it doesn't is if they come straight up the lane behind you. And it's very unlikely for them to do that early game unless they were planning on it ahead. Then your first back, you should have more wards. So here, this is where you place it. Right here. Okay? And that gives you a good vision there. Um, don't place it in this bush because you're kind of wasting how much fire you could see up the river. Um, then if you had 2 wards, you'd put one here and put one here. Or you'd put one actually here at the entrance near like this. There's like a stone up here where you can place it. I'll show you it later anyway. Which is very good for seeing Dragon Pit and seeing the 2 entrances to their jungle. Okay, I gotta start concentrating for a sec. Boom. We need to make an aggressive play. So the reason why I exhausted Lux there was because I thought her Q might kill MF. MP. Okay, so here's a tip as well if you're a low elo player. Don't smack talk your bloody teammates, no matter how stupid they are. If they start to smack talk you or smack talk themselves, try and talk them up. But obviously, if they're really idiots, just ignore them because it's not worth all the trouble it causes both people. Alright, Volibear's coming. No. So the reason why I stayed near MF there is because I actually knew I could take another Q off of Varus, and I wanted to keep her blocked from the Q. Because if Lux stayed around, MF definitely could have chased her and got another kill, and I wouldn't have minded if I died. But that's why you want to try and stay near people as long as possible as Braum. Also, Gold Gent, because she's farming, and you don't really farm much as Braum. No. So she's trying to stay behind minions, Lux, now. Lux is pretty good behind minions, because she can still shoot her AoE thing. That thing. Yeah, I forget what that's called. Like, I play Lux, but I don't actually know the name of that. I know the Singularity is the one that shoots in a straight line. Don't know what her shield is. I don't know. Kind of cool. I better look up that name. Braum's ability. Sorry, for anyone who doesn't play Braum, his Q applies a stack of his passive, or his auto attacks apply a stack of his passive. If you get 4 passives on an enemy, they will be rooted or stunned, whichever way you want to call it. I think stunned is the actual correct way. But W, and it also deals damage based off of 2.5% of Braum's max health. So that's why it's really good to build health on Braum. W jumps to an ally, and it also right, she's feeding now. Give her some extra resistance here. Now I have Q, so if we push this in, we can definitely. Sorry, I volt. So if we push it in, we could probably kill him. I can stop taking minions. Yeah, his W jumps to an ally and gives them resistances, so armor and magic resist. The shield blocks any incoming skill shots and deals the damage to Braum instead of dealing it to the ally. So if you skill shot was going to go through me and hit MF, it just deals the damage to me instead, and the shield blocks a good area. And then Q is a knock up, which also applies his passive, I think. 1 sec. 4 seconds enemy. No, it doesn't. It just slows. Okay. That's pretty good though. So let's try and get this into Sidestone. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna get boots. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna get this and that. There we go. That's a really good back. It's because we got more gold regen. We got our sight stone. We got a vision ward. Vision wards are really good to get early game because you can place them in places where people aren't going to go for a very long time, and it's just as a precaution. You get a good use out of your ward. So a good place to put it is in this bush here, or on this bush here if you are pushing the other lane very hard. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this style of warding. We put it all the way up here. I should have put it a bit further up. They've removed the stones, so I forgot about that. A bit further up, you can actually see both entrances to the enemy jungle and see into Dragon Pit. Just a tiny bit more up would have done it. But anyway. Other tips. Try not to go out of lane when they're killing the melee minions. They give the most XP. Melee minions. But when they're killing only casters, you can walk out of lane. They don't give a lot of XP. That way you keep up in levels to everyone else. No. So we've won this bot lane pretty much. Rams come. Well, that was me being stupid. What I should have done there is knocked Varus and Lux up and ran away. Let's go boots because we need to recover this. So one way to try and help your team to get ahead as a support is to roam. So every time you get a kill, I should have done this earlier. I should have roamed up to mid. You kind of, if you have a lot to buy and you're on low health, you probably shouldn't do it. And against champions that push very hard and just that could get your tower if you walk away, you probably don't want to do it either. But against champions that are pretty easy to gank, like Syndra isn't the hardest to gank. She has a good stun, but like if you walk up and just watch her, you'll know when the stun's gone, or you'll know when her ball is gone, so she can't get the proc of the stun. She can just knock you away, and you can just walk up, land stun, and then if you have a laner who can do some damage, you're pretty good. So Katarina can do a lot of damage really fast. Right, Kata's coming in for a gank here, and so is that Riven. I'm going to ward there because I know they're all coming. Damn, I'm feeding. Okay, so this happens a lot in Silver Elo, especially if you have people know what they're doing. You get a lot of split pushers in Silver Elo. It's kind of where the split pushing concept kind of starts to sink into people. In Bronze, it's not really common. Like I've played in bronze, silver, gold for a good bit. So I kind of know what the three divisions kind of entail. In bronze, their farm is their worst aspect. Okay, um, and they don't split push too much. In silver, they begin to split push and their farm gets a good bit better, but they don't have any kind of concepts behind team comps, or very very little of them do. I don't even want to help this MF. She doesn't run away anymore. Like MF has a passive which gives her an insane amount of movement speed, and she's not running away. Like I don't know what she's at. That's why I keep placing wards randomly. Is I keep trying to hit pots. Normally I put pots on two. Ah, my bad. Okay, time to start concentrating. Just talking is totally confusing me. Okay, so objective oriented. That's the best way to win a game. So what we need to do is we just need to get towers and drakes a lot. Towers, drakes, towers, drakes, towers, drakes, and maybe herald. Um, 800 more gold. That's a lot of gold. Right, let's go out of here. Let's move everything around because I keep using these wrong. So escape, put this here. Yeah, that's the way I do it. Okay, let's go get them. Now, we need to get this vision ward out. We didn't place it at all. We're going to think completely objective oriented. Let's put you in here. Yeah. It's an okay place to put him. We'll let her get that kill. Okay, let's try and jump to Kata when she jumps. If I can get in range. Ah. Let me jump to Kata. There you go. That's how good that shield is on Braum. Block the whole Syndrome. The tip with Braum as well is if you can use it on ult, it's very very good. Like against an MF, their main large amount of damage is the ult, and against a Syndra, it works too. Against Lux, it works. Against Varus, it works. Varus, he didn't really have his main damage in his ult, so it's not as worth with Varus. Let's go for some Dead Man's Plate. Dead Man's Plate is kind of a standard on Braum at the moment that I kind of go. Because it gives him his extra movement speed to get into a fight, and it also gives him a little bit of damage in a first kind of hit in a fight. And you want more speed, so that'll kind of cap out your speed, and then you want to worry about cooldown reduction because you just want to be able to help everybody. Things I do. Oh, I think this game's over. I don't even know what happened. This talking is so distracting. Okay. Let's go up here. No. So it's done. So whoever gets focused with this, I don't know, nobody. This game is over. Okay, good job, team. You carried my arse because I fed too much. 3 deaths. Oof. I think this was an okay game to upload. I'll just try and tell you some other things that are pretty big at the moment. Mid laners are running Frostfang a lot now because Frostfang is very, very strong at the moment. It gives you like. They're waiting for that. I think they're. Okay, Frostfang gives you 150% of your base mana regen. It gives you gold per second now and gold with the passive. So what you can do on a mid laner is actually just wait for the 3 stacks to come up, and then you can just go in and hit someone, and then you get the free gold. So mid laners are running a lot now, especially as an early game. The ghosts are extremely strong on champions that have skill shot based spells. So Lux and Ari and Brand and even Hermitinger and Vel'Koz are doing pretty good with it at the moment, because what they can do is they can use it to land their roots and snares and all that kind of stuff a lot easier because they can slow people. She did. Okay, next one. She did. GG. Yeah, you can use it to slow people and stuff, and it's really, really good. So what I recommend, if you can play a mid laner at the moment and run Thunderlord's Decree and Frostfang, if you want to check the Thunderlord's Decree video I did about how to run a Thunderlord's Decree page, mastery page, go check that video. Thunderlord's Decree and Frostfang are probably the 2 strongest items at the moment in the game, and that's the first League of Legends video. I'll see you in the next one, and if anybody wants to check the Minecraft videos, of course, go check them. Good luck to you. See you next time.